I'm live. Oh, there's a dog in my background. I don't really care about the background, to be honest. I'm in my spare room and it is what it is. So I'm talking about packing for Africa. Now, I'm not going to Africa till about 25 days. And I famously always leave packing till the last minute. So I thought I would do it earlier so that way I could then write a list on things that I'm missing and be better prepared. Because, when you pack in the last couple of days, you become chaotic. Funnily enough, that's me. And then you end up making bad decisions, like you take the wrong clothes or you go buy things that are way more expensive because you can't find them and you're in a hurry. So that is why I am trying to do this 3 weeks before I'm going. So yes, this is good. This is sensible, right? This is sensible. Another thing is getting your tech ready, right? Like getting everything ready before you go. Like, going to Africa is a little bit more, well, you need to be a little bit more organized than like going to Europe or something like that. So, or Bali, for example. Bali, well, you just need your togs and here's comments here. Oh, hey, I'm waiting for the fly to go out. Hey, Paul, how you going? Welcome back. Welcome back to Packing with Dora. And we had a fly in the room, and I'm trying to get rid of the fly. I don't know. As soon as you shut the door, the fly will come back again. Oh, there it is in the corner there. Hold on. I'm trying to get a fly. Go away. Where'd it go? Mm-hmm. Good old fly catcher. That's all right.
Oh, you have pants. They would have seen the old fella.
Oh, God.
All right. I'll close the door now.
Oh, my God, Ben. Okay. God, I hope not. Okay. There's a fly, and it's annoying. Okay. So let me just get the link for this live stream because I know Jase will be joining us sooner or later. Invite. Is that an invite? Share screen. Invited guest. That's it. Copy. Copy. I'll put it in the chat. There we go. And Jase can just come in when she wants. So basically packing. And, well, look, where's my phone? There we go, phone. I do normally have a list, right? I do have a list. It's like a general list that I take when I go preparing to pack. Let me find my packing list. Packing. You think I put packing under packing? Nope. Didn't put packing list under packing. To-do list. Oh, God. Okay. Let's look and search. Packing. Packing. There we go. Hey, Kirsty, how you going? Kirsty, I am packing for Africa. Well, preparing to pack for Africa. So I have found a packing list here. It's probably not my original packing list. Actually, this is from 2022. So this would have been when I went to Ibiza. That's not the packing list I want. You'd think I'd be organised, wouldn't you? Hey, Dora, coming. I was waiting for the link. Sorry, that's all right. No, don't stress. Okay, I think I found my list. I have many lists. So okay, I'm going to get a fresh piece of paper so I can write things that I need to buy. Oops. Or things I need to find. Because basically everything needs to fit in here. This is my backpack. Way bigger than Jase will have. Jase will only have like probably a 35-litre bag. This is, it's called a Cuba, 75-litre. So it's pretty big. You don't need to fill it up all the way through, right? But it's always good to have room. So it's a backpack. Oh, there is actually, this is already packed, ready to go for the plane. Take this out. And you have the arms. I have 2 packing lists, one for domestic and one for overseas. You are so organised. You are so organised. But see, it's hard to have one general list because it's like you need one for, like, you know, if you're going to the beach, like a beach trip to like Bali, or versus like a trip when, you know, when I went to Indonesia with my mum, like I packed stuff for not really the beach because I wasn't going to go to the beach. I was going hiking and different stuff. So yeah, it's different, right? It depends on where you're going, right? To what you take. And maybe it's different for guys or girls, but I clearly take way too much stuff and then I end up having to carry it, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. I like my backpack because it actually also encourages that you can make it bigger. Oh no, there's Jase there. Hold on. Jase screen. Jase, we can't see you.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, hi.
How are you going?
You hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. How are you?
Good. Let me see if I can set up the sound. No, it's all good. Perfect. Okay.
We're live. Well, the next time I see you will actually be really I'll see you.
I know. We see each other in real. Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of exciting,
That's
isn't
gonna
it?
be cool. Yeah. It's like what? In a month or so?
No, more than
More than a month?
I reckon 2 months.
2 months.
I'm not meeting you till September 15th.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah.
So in the middle of my trip. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's the packing going?
Well, it was a good exercise. This is a really good exercise to do way before you need to go because that way you can be prepared, right? Because my natural way is to cram 2 days before I go, just chuck everything into this room and then just it's like a mad panic. Like packing. Yeah. I mean, I get there in the end, but it's stressful, right? And I'm done with being stressed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was showing everyone my bag, and so it's a pretty big backpack. It can expand to be bigger. It's a 75-litre, which is probably double than what you know. Oh, I've lost Jase. Just talking to myself. No, not really. I'm talking to Paul. We've just lost Jase. She'll come back. Oh, there she is.
I got kicked out.
Oh, no, how rude. What happened? I don't know.
It's the internet, certainly. That's okay. Oh.
So I have got a 75-litre bag, which is probably double what you normally carry.
Yeah.
And I don't normally take 75 litres, obviously, but it actually has capacity to like get bigger. So that's why it's 75 litres, so it can expand. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, but 75 liters not that bad though. It's a small size. It's what I used to travel with before.
Okay, yeah, right.
No, this one is a 40 liter. I used to travel with that before.
Yeah.
Now it's just my storage of gears. Because so 35, is it the one you travel with usually?
No, it's 75, not 35. 75.
Yeah. Oh, 75.
Yeah. Double you. Yeah.
You are courageous, Dora. You have to teach me. I can't carry. Even like my 40 liter, it stress my shoulder. No matter how well I put it and tie it. Yeah.
Well, I guess, well, it's wearing it. Like, you know, like, because I guess because when I go hiking, I'm carrying a smaller bag, but it's still quite like with different things. So I'm used to carrying a backpack all the time.
Yeah.
So probably why. But if you don't wear it very often, of course, it's going to hurt your shoulders.
Exactly. And I think I'm not that used to carrying something heavy because I'll travel with the small ones. So, yeah,
Why
okay.
why don't you, when you're walking in the morning, carry your backpack?
True. True. My husband does that. He has a special bag with like a lot of heavy stuff in it, and he
Yep,
walks with that. A
like a
vest.
vest.
Yeah.
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 Why don't you do that? Start
Okay.
because you've like, technically you've got like about 6 weeks till you go away to Dubai, so you've got
Yeah,
6 weeks to do that
absolutely. And I'm walking daily at the
anyway.
moment. So that will help as well, adding some weight.
Yep.
That
But
would
the backpack you just showed us. Why don't you just carry that?
uh, this one.
Yeah,
That's heavy.
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It'll start toughening you up. Maybe
Yeah.
take some things out. You don't want to hurt your knees.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
But,
okay, okay, okay. We'll try that. So yeah,
yeah.
let me not interrupt you.
Okay.
Uh, I'm
All
I'm
right.
here to see you pack and then
Okay.
yeah.
So my process is to see. This is my thing, right? Because this is probably why I don't pack way before I go,
Hmm.
because some of the clothes I'm taking are my everyday clothes. Like I'm not like with my work, I don't have a uniform. I can wear what I want. And so like I kind of wear the same thing over and over. I'm nothing flash. So like for example, some of the things I've got pulled out to wear when I'm in Africa are things
Yeah,
that I might wear in the next 3 weeks. So my plan is today is I pulled everything out, roughly what I think I might take, and I'll
yeah,
take photos of it. So that way I can still wear the clothes and the things. And then like 2 days or 3 days before I go, or maybe the week before I go, I can put everything out again and it's ready.
yeah.
I've
I think
already chosen things I want it taking.
yeah. I think it's amazing. It's good to like travel with your normal clothes.
Yeah.
I used to buy like clothes to travel. Worst thing ever because you arrive, you don't know how it fits. It's uncomfortable.
And it's either too big or too loose.
Exactly.
And you forgot the belt to go with it or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't like it or something. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
Another thing that that's right. Okay. Another thing is I've got obviously the packing cubes. So you were talking about using the vacuum sucker things.
Yeah.
See, I don't do that just because, and the reason, and these things also they can suck down too. Like you fill them up and then you like pretty much sit on them and then you make them smaller, so they go smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I have those. I have a similar one. The one I
Yeah,
was talking about is because my normal backpack, the one I travel with, my 25 liter.
yeah,
The reason I'm traveling with a 25 liter because from the UK now, most airlines, all of them, will only the cheapest ticket is a 25 liter bag
yeah,
under the seat. That don't allow you anything else. If you
yeah.
want to have a luggage, you have to pay extra, and usually it's like you pay like £50
Mm.
extra for that, right? Over $50. So nowadays I will travel just with a 25 liter, and I forgot what we were talking about, Dora.
Well, that's the vacuum. The vacuum.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I want to buy a vacuum bag, not the cubes,
Yeah.
because I've left my bag at my brother's. So there's those bags that are like 25 liter, but they can take a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually vacuum inside the bag to put more stuff and decompress them.
But
I've seen them online.
won't they still weigh? Like, I mean, if you're only allowed to take,
They don't weigh your luggage. They
oh,
don't weigh
really?
it. No. You can have my bag is often heavy, okay? Heavier than my 40 liter. But because the size it shows small, as long as you can enter into those, you have to put
Yeah,
them
there's
in those places.
dimensions.
Yeah.
Well,
They
that's
don't
interesting.
weigh it.
Well, that's interesting because in Australia they weigh them. So, Paul, are you there, Paul? Still, he's lurking in the background. Paul, like when I flew I think I flew Jetstar to Bali, they actually weigh your, like, when you're like your hand luggage, they actually weigh it.
They used to, like in France, they may, but honestly, since I've been traveling with just my backpack, they don't weigh it because I have it on my back. They don't because I
Oh,
don't. I never pass. I have my boarding pass, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't have any check luggage. So I go directly to the
Boarding
security
line. Yeah.
and the boarding line. So
Yeah.
I'm never passing those people. I know that before you enter the plane, they may still wait right there, right?
That's what I'm talking about. They do actually weigh there. So like
Yeah,
they've been weighed, like they actually put a sticker on you and so
yeah.
they've been weighed.
Okay. I mean,
So
I hope it's not going to happen for Dubai and Africa, because that happened with an African airline, Ethiopian airline, where they actually um, forced me to weigh my bag, right?
mm,
So I'm praying that that doesn't happen. So
right.
far, wherever I've gone, they
Okay.
didn't weigh my bag. So my
Okay.
bag was so heavy, okay, certainly over 8 to 10 kilos, but
Right.
nobody weighed. But we have a limit usually of 8 kilos.
Yeah. It's not,
Or,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
Okay.
see.
So on the plane, the internal planes that I'm taking in Africa, so Paul's got here, they never weigh my backpack at Melbourne Airport. Wow, you've never done that. So in Brisbane, they've been weighing it. I've seen people weigh it. Anyway, the internal flights that I'm doing, like from for example, Zimbabwe to Kenya or something like that. I don't know. There's a couple of internal flights that I'm doing with the first trip that I'm doing. And they're little planes, and there's a maximum of 20 kilos each. So
Okay.
regardless of hand luggage and big luggage. So I really have to be careful this time, because normally my backpack weighs about, when I fill it up, it's normally about 12 kilos. And then my day pack normally weighs about 7 kilos, because I've got
So yeah,
because I got to take, all the batteries, all the battery packs and everything in the day pack.
yeah, yeah. But that's still okay, right? 12 to 7 kilos.
Yeah, as long as it's under 20, exactly right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the tricky things when you have internal flight. This is why I have some of my flight that allow me 20 kilos.
Yeah.
But then my flight leaving from the UK to Dubai only allow me 8 kilos or something like that. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So another thing that I'm wary of, right, is these packing cubes, right? Because when I went to Ibiza, right, I only stayed in one location. So as soon as I unpacked everything, and I didn't care about it all spilling out of my bag.
Yeah.
But these packing cubes are great, but they're not great if you move on every second day, because that means you actually have to push it all down and pack your bag every second day, and that's annoying. So that's why you shouldn't. That's why I'm not going to overpack. So basically, these packing cubes are really just for organizing my clothes. It's not
Okay.
about shrinking my clothes down, because otherwise I can't find anything. So that was something I found when I went to Indonesia, when I met up with Paul. When I went from Bali over to the island of Flores, I had to pack everything up, and then obviously I went to one location and for 2 or 3 nights, and then I had to undo all the little zips and try to unpack everything and try to find all the clothes I wanted to wear, and then push it all back in again and close it all up again. And it just takes time. It takes time. So
Yeah.
I'm just and that's probably why I end up wearing the same clothes over and over again, because you're wearing it, and I just do a bit of a smell check. Doesn't smell too bad. I'll wear it the next day.
Same. Often the clothes I bring, I don't even wear all of it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know? Yeah.
Exactly.
So this time I will try to be even more minimal with what I'm taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm mindful of this time around, is that I'm not going to jam everything down so small.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have it so I'm not even going to jam it down. I'm just going to have them as that's for the underwear, or that's for the shirts, that's for the bottoms or something like that, just so that I know where everything is.
Yeah.
That's my tops, that's my bottoms, and I don't have to jam it back in and try to squeeze it back in. So
Yeah.
that's my plan, my theory, out loud.
But that's a good plan though.
Yeah.
I used to do that. Your shirt are here, your bottoms are here, and then it's easy to just grab one.
Yes, exactly. So I've just had some things. So that's one of my, always carry this with me. It's old mint container. It's got no mints in it, but I have duct tape on it.
Okay.
And duct tape is very handy because if you break your shoes or your bag breaks, then you can duct tape your bag together.
But that's interesting that you can put it there. I have mine as well.
Ah, there you go.
That I keep. It's also a mint, metal box that I keep and I travel with. But I didn't know that you could. I saw duct tape, the small ones, but I didn't know you can put them and they will still stick.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, it's been on here for a while, so let me just see if it doesn't work still. Oh. So Paul's got there. I use resealable freezer bags.
Paul, this is a good plan as well. I do that when I have small bags. The freezer bag, they're really good as well.
Okay, so it might have been a while since I've done this, so maybe it might be worth me actually getting a new one.
The duct tape also is a good one. I have a tiny one that I traveled with. I don't know where it is. It's black.
Obviously I haven't needed to use it. Oh, it's coming apart. Look, it is coming apart.
Yeah,
but it's not ideal. I probably need to use another one.
Yeah,
but still,
there's the small ones as well, like duct tape. Yeah,
the Paul carries duct tape too. And then in here I put little things like I carry toenail cutters, because the toenail cutters can be used to cut things if I need to cut things, or my toenails, because sometimes my toenails grow really long and they're like annoying and I just need to cut them. So I always carry toenail cutters and I put it in here so they're protected.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I don't need to take a Australian stubby cooler. I must have taken that to Bali and I didn't give it to anyone. I was supposed to give that to Michael, actually, Paul. So Michael was the guy that we met at the beach bar. He owned the beach bar. I was going to give that to him. I forgot to give it to him. So anyway, doesn't matter. All right, what else have I got in here? Nothing. Okay, so I have pulled all my clothes out, but I want to go through I've got these bags in front of me. Oh my God. Okay, give me a second. Oops. So I don't know what you call these bags. We used to call them homeless bags, but I don't think that's an appropriate name to call them. Kind of big bags. You know these bags?
Oh my God, yes, I know. We call it in Africa. It's I would call it the African bag, because a lot of because they have so much stuff to carry.
Yep.
And they weigh nothing.
Yes.
So you can put so many things in it. Yeah. A lot of people travel with it. Okay.
But obviously I'm not traveling with it. But But I'm trying to find, so I've got one and I really need to clean it out because I've got one of them with clothes in it. So this is another thing that I'm starting to think about is it will be cold where I'm going at certain times, like at night time. So I need to figure out what cool clothes I'm going to take with me. I don't think personally I'm going to wear a puffer jacket. I think that's just I'm not going to freezing cold. It's not snowing in Africa. So I'm not taking puffer jackets. But I'm just seeing what else I've got in here that I might need. Okay, my keys. Nope.
But a jacket, a bit like a fleece jacket, because you're going to be in the forest, right? You will be, yeah.
Well, I have got, I'll show you that in a second, but not just yet. I'm just having a look what else I've got in here. This is just all my travel hiking stuff. I don't need, I've even got rain pants. I mean, I'm not taking rain pants. What have I got here? What's that? Oh.
Are you planning to hike? Would you, is there any hiking during your trip?
Yeah, there is. So I've got hiking pants. I've got to take hiking pants. I've got to take a hiking long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Hiking boots with me. So that's the problem. Hiking boots weigh a bit. So
Yeah. You can wear them with you. You can wear them.
I could wear them, but yeah, true.
So it's true they're quite heavy.
Yeah. But I'm just seeing what other clothes I've got in here. I don't think there's these are all like, gloves. We don't need gloves. Okay. No, nothing in here I want. I don't think I'm going to take a big puffer jacket.
No, that would be too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get to the next one. I've got another one in here. It's got more things. Because we've been like moving and renovating and blah, 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 everything's been like shoved upside down and just all over the shop. So
Yeah.
I've got things everywhere, and these are these big packing cubes we used in the camper van.
Yeah.
Great. They were great. All right. A travel kit. Okay,
Yeah.
a snake bite kit. I don't need a snake bite kit for Africa, I don't think. I mean,
But having like a medical urgent, yeah, it's important. So
that's not. I won't take the snake kit, but I've got another one of those somewhere. It's not. Okay, what have I got in here? Hats. The snake kit I might chuck in my car. I don't know why I put it in here. Okay.
so you guys is the snake kit for when you travel where? When do you
When I'm
use it?
when in hiking in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Even when I'm hiking, I normally take a bladder, one of these things, but
What's that?
I'm not doing a huge lot of hiking, like as in like there's only about 2 or 3 days that I'm going to be hiking.
Okay.
So, but like I'm doing lots of walking and stuff like that, but not long hiking.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 days that I'm doing like 6 or 7 hour hiking. So I don't think I'm going to take this because
What is this, Dora? What's that?
It's called a camel. So basically you fill that up with water.
Yeah.
And it sits in the back of your backpack.
Okay.
So in my backpack, I'll show you. Oops. So this is probably the size of your backpack. This is my day pack.
Yeah, that's my backpack. Yeah.
So this is my day pack. So in the back of this, these backpacks are built for hiking. Basically.
Okay.
So you pull this out and you fill that up with water. That goes in here, the back. Sits in
Right,
there.
so you can stay hydrated while you're walking?
Yeah, so then this sticks out the back here. So when you're walking, it just sits on your shoulder. So you can just
okay, cool.
Right. These backpacks are built for hiking bladders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're really, really good. But I won't need that for this hike. I'm not going to take it. I'll just take water with me when I'm walking because, yeah, just for the sake of that, I'm not going to bother.
Did you check the temperature, everything to see, where you're going? Or is the company gave you like a guidance of what you need to pack?
Yeah, they have. So at night time, it does get a bit cooler because it's kind of comparable to our weather here in Australia.
Yeah.
So at the moment, through the day, it can be really, really nice. It's like it's up to 22 degrees at the moment.
Yeah.
But at night time in the afternoon, it'll get cold. So you do need a bit of like layers, I guess. So yeah. I'm not going to be wearing like complete summer clothes, but yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's not it. Nope. Okay, that's another snake kit. I've got lots of snake kits, obviously. Okay, what have I got in here?
I have to check the snake kit. I never seen those. And when I am in Africa in the plantation in our farm, the snakes I met, I came across so many snakes, and I have to check. Yeah, because it's in a big forest, so I have to check for the snake kit. I haven't seen that in the UK. Snake
Right.
kits. That'd be something great to take. Okay.
Okay. My God, there is so much stuff in this here. I'm to find the right stuff that I want to take. So I used to travel with this. So basically it's like that's your toiletry thing. I don't use it more, but I might use it this time because I don't have a lot of space. So basically you hang that in the shower and then
Yeah. Do you have a lot of toiletry?
Well, because I'm going for 2 months, I need to, make sure that I have all the things that I want that I can't buy in Africa so easily.
Yeah.
So I tend to have a few toiletries because, you don't want to be like, for example, when I went to Bali, sunscreen. Like I did have some sunscreen with me, but I was using so much sunscreen because it's so bloody hot in Bali.
Yeah.
I used it like in my first week. And like when I was there with Paul in the first couple of days, I was like, I need to get some sunscreen. And it was like $30. It was like
true. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
So
things like different qualities, like and different toiletries, and for example, I'm going to be staying in a lot of safari parks, right? And safari parks will have a little kiosk right there. You can buy sunscreen. I'm sure your basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
It'll be at a premium price, of course, because they got to make money, right?
Definitely.
So that's why if you have to buy things, of course, buy it. It's cheaper than carrying it around with you. But at the same time, you want to have things that I don't know, like Paul and I were discussing before, gastro tablets, like if you have diarrhea.
Oh, 100%. That's always.
Yeah, always have
Imodium, something. Yeah, always.
Yeah, Panadols. Yeah. Because going to a doctor, like if you needed antibiotics, like say you just, I don't know, you're feeling like you're really flu-y or something, you needed antibiotics for something. I don't know why you need antibiotics, but anyway, you can't afford to go to a doctor because you're in a safari. You're way away from any doctors, right?
But usually they will have a doctor on site.
Really?
Yeah, because they do have doctor on site often. Because
right.
I've been to those safari before, because so many things can happen when you're in a safari.
Really?
So they have to have doctor. You have to check if they do have one.
Yeah,
because often they have medical staff there. Because if something happens, you never know. They need to have somebody that can help out the tourists. They need to make sure that people are safe, right? Because it's not just that. When you hike, something can happen. So check maybe with the company if they do have that.
Yeah. Well, end of the day, I feel like, yes, you can go to a doctor, but you need the bare minimum yourself.
100% agree with you. Yeah. I always take my own medication.
Yeah.
But something in Africa, when you go to Africa, is like you don't have to go see a doctor because you can go to a pharmacy. Yes. Pharmacists are allowed to prescribe. That's what I've done. Like I had like a stomach ache or something, and whatever I had was not working. So I had to go under antibiotics. I didn't go to see a doctor because I couldn't afford it. But I went to the pharmacy and say, "This is my symptom. Can you?" And they gave me something. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. But at the same time, you don't have that time sometimes. Like if you wake up in the morning, that you're about to go to Kruger National Park, right? It's a big day. You cannot be sitting on the toilet all day. You're going to literally go, you know what? I need to fix that up.
100%. Yeah,
so
definitely. Yeah.
I make sure that I have diarrhea tablets and they work. And headache tablets, just the bare minimums.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. So anyway,
Yeah.
but on top of that, like for example, like like things to like washing stuff or hair shampoo and stuff like that. I always have miniatures, right? So I am like for over 2 months, I will run out. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, like, instead of like running out and like, you can't, sometimes it's hard to buy the miniature bottles when you're traveling. So you have to buy a big bottle. You just have to sacrifice and go, you know what, I have to buy a big bottle. I'm going to pour that into my little miniature one. And then I just leave it somewhere at a backpackers hostel or wherever I'm staying,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It is what it is. But I try not to buy, too much of that stuff when I'm on holidays because it's so expensive. So that's why I like carry a lot of toiletries so that I don't have to buy it on the way. Like I've always got the bare minimum stuff that I need, body wash, shampoo, moisturizer, all those kind of things. And another thing is the malaria tablets that I'm taking, they actually increase your sunburn. It's a side effect.
Okay.
It's a side effect of this malaria tablet. And the alternative is to take another tablet that's weekly, but that has more side effects.
Yeah.
So everyone takes the daily one because it's a pain in the ass to carry all the bottles with you. But still, I just have to be really careful with sunburn. So I have to take lots of sunscreen with me and cover up, basically. So, yeah. So anyway, I've got that in too.
Okay.
Because I might use that. I normally take probably way too many more toiletries than I need. So the other day we were talking about, safety and stuff.
That's good.
I used to carry that. I don't carry that anymore. It got me. It was really annoying. I'm gonna show you.
That's the one I carry. I have something similar. Yes, exactly. And around me. I know it hurts your neck. It's a bit annoying for the neck.
But okay, let me just. Hold on. Where have I got it? Okay, hold on. So, I mean, I can have it in my shirt. It's not that noticeable, but it is noticeable. Like, I mean, if you look at it, there is something there. I never, to be honest, I haven't used this probably, I don't know, for 15, 20 years. Just because I find it annoying. Like, to me, it makes me look like that lady's holding her money and her passport in her shirt.
Yeah.
More of a, like a
target, you think?
Target. Yeah. I feel like that. But at the same time, as I said, I haven't used it in a long time. I still have it in my travel bag there. Paul, do you use something like this? Hi, Lee Sung. Does anyone use one of these? So will you take yours?
I have a different one that I use. That's what I'm trying to find.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. It's those little bags. It's as small as this one. It's black, but it's open. I will put it just across me and visible. I don't put it inside. So you see which one I'm talking about? I don't know where it is right now.
Okay.
But it's practical to have like my, the thing that I need to access quickly, like my passport, etc. And it's close to my body. Yeah. I don't know where I put it.
Okay, so I'm going to take because when we go to Zanzibar, if I go swimming, I can put my phone in here and take photos with my phone in here. I took this when I was in Bali, in Indonesia, and it's a waterproof case.
Mm.
And this one's a really good one. I've had quite a few of them, but that one's really, really good. So I'm going to pack that with me.
No, you can't go in the water with it. You can't just have it at the beach nearby so it doesn't get wet. Or
no.
Don't go in the water with that.
Yeah.
You do?
It's waterproof. So basically, I'll show you. So it's got here. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but it's backwards. It's got Cedar Summit waterproof.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and it actually takes really good video. I mean, it works.
Okay.
It's lots of like things that you got to go through here, but you put the phone in.
That's cool. So you can see, film yourself going in the water on the beach.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
you,
cool.
yeah. And there's a special way you've got to seal it up. And these things, like when you're traveling to beach places, you buy them there, but sometimes they're not very good quality. So that's why I always have one. So then there you go, it's sealed up. And then you flip open. It's still, you can still access the touch screen.
Okay.
So I'm flipping over. I'm going to take a photo.
Also handy to keep your money dry. Yeah.
Yeah. Or keys, and I can zoom in, zoom out. It's when the outside gets wet, it's harder to touch the screen. But inside, it's fine.
That's cool. That's a good one to have. Yeah.
Yeah, and Paul's got here touch. Yeah, it's hide. Yeah, money exactly. Yeah. So I think I paid like $20 for this one. So I'm definitely going to take that with me, even if I don't use it very much. But like, there's a time that Paul, I might go whitewater rafting, so I can take that with me. Whitewater rafting, Paul. All right. What else? Okay. So I normally depends on the trip I'm going, but I have different towels. So with the trip that I'm doing this time, there's only a period of time when I'm like traveling around with you that I'm not staying at probably like, I mean, we don't know where we're staying yet, but we're probably going to be staying at like places that we're going to have towels. So I don't want to take a towel with me.
Okay.
Do you take a towel with you?
I just take like a travel towel. It's small. It folds really small. Yeah, like this one. Yeah. It's even smaller than that because it's not a whole. You cannot wrap it around you.
Yeah, it's just a little one.
Yeah, so it doesn't take any space. I'd rather always have one just in case because of where we're going to be in Zanzibar. Not sure, because I would have been in a very lavish holiday in Dubai. So in Zanzibar, I'm going to be backpacking.
Yes.
It's going to be budget. So I'm not sure the places where we're going to go, there's towel. There's always a way to have a towel, but you have to pay for it to rent a towel. So yeah, having just a little one always helpful. Maybe to take to the beach or to whatever. Just have something that's yours.
Well,
for me.
The alternative that I've been doing is using a sarong.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because I use a sarong as a scarf.
Yeah.
The sarong to sit on the beach, or instead of that, because that's why because I feel like these are like they take up way too much space.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way I don't have to take a scarf. I can use that as a scarf.
So no, that's good.
Where is mine? I've got a scarf here somewhere. Two options. I have this scarf, that one. It can be my scarf. And also when I'm traveling, I use it when I'm walking. Especially when I was in Bali, I used that on my arms because it was so hot.
Yeah.
Being sunburned, even though I put sunscreen on. So, and because so I'm definitely taking that one. It's nice and light and it dries easy too. Yeah. So if I leave it at the beach, I can just dry it. So I'm taking that with me.
Yeah, that's a one must in case also depending on where you sleep after, if it's a hostel, depending of the hotel. I like to sometimes use it as just to put my head if I don't trust the pillows or something, or just sometimes it's just in my head. But I like to have my own stuff that I put on the top of the pillow.
Well, talking about that, that's an interesting thing to say because a lot of the time I get bed bugs. Have you ever heard of bed bugs?
Yes.
Have you ever got them before?
Yeah, in a place very nasty. I was traveling somewhere, I don't know, in Africa, and I had to stay in a hotel overnight because I couldn't cross the border and I didn't have a choice to where I was going to stay. And I slept with all my clothes, but even that, I had some bed bites. So yeah.
So I don't know. I must have really sensitive skin, and I will get bitten, and my whole face will swell up like the Elephant Man. So I'm allergic. So basically, I've been suggested, because like the second half of my trip, I'm not camping, but I'm staying in like cabins at the safari parks.
Yeah.
So like 3-star. They're not, you're not fancy.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got this little thing. It's an insert. You put them inside sleeping bags, or
Yeah, I have that. I have it. Yeah.
Sleeping bag, but it's thin.
Yeah.
So, but someone suggested I actually sew a pillow to the top of it, because this is only just going to go to my body like this.
Yeah.
The problem is that I get bit on my body, but I also get bit on my face. So they suggested that, or I take a pillowcase with me and use that over the pillow. I know it sounds like overkill, but like this is the other thing though, because in Kenya and Uganda, let me look at the temperature, because it's not, bed bugs are normally only bite you when it's really warm. You don't get it in cold weather.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at the temperature. Uganda.
It's hot in Uganda, depending on if you are. I mean, if you're in the forest, that's different.
Uganda rainforest temp in October. Okay, so it's got low as 12 degrees and high as 28 degrees.
Wow, so that's low. You feel it if you're in the tent, those 12 degrees, or even
high.
It gets really, really cold, yes.
Yeah. So it says here in October, October's the start of the rainy season.
Yeah. But like a pillowcase won't take a lot of space either. So I would, if you have that, I would take it. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking this.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to, I can use their sheets, but I can use,
Oh, the one I have has like you enter inside and there's a place with the pillow as well for your head.
Oh, you've got one of those?
Yeah. So you can actually put your pillow inside it so it doesn't touch your body.
Okay, let's do an example. I haven't used this for a long time. Let's have a look. Kirsty's got, that's a good idea. So let me just get in.
It is, yeah.
Let's see how far I can go with it.
So it's really hot here.
Oops. So my feet, hold on, let me get the feet down to the bottom. Feet down the bottom.
It goes over your head.
Well, not. Okay, let me just go to this. Let me lie on the bed.
And if you don't move too much, I think
actually,
yeah, it does go over your head. But do you move a lot when you sleep?
Yeah, but this still, it just covers my head. Like, it actually does cover. Look, it does actually.
Yeah.
But I think if you did have a pillowcase, it would be.
Exactly. A pillowcase doesn't take a lot, so a lot of space. Is it still hot there, Jase? We finally had a little rain last night, so it's cooler this morning. It is hot. To be honest, Kirsty, I have no idea if it's hot flashes, the light, or the heat. I don't know. I'm just hot. Every time I'm filming a live, I think those lights, because I have like those ring lights, so I can be, you can see me properly. But it's still hot in the UK though. It's not. I mean, in where I am in near London, it's not. It's not cool yet. We haven't had a lot of rain at all. We have rain once or twice. That's it. So it haven't been raining here. So, but it's definitely cooler at night. Yes, that yes. So
you can tighten it a bit. Oh,
yeah, but
Yeah.
if you move and if you want
Right.
to protect your face, I will take a pillowcase.
that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Because some places you stay, they only give you one pillow, and I like to have two, like a pillow to cuddle. So, actually, yeah, this is good. Ugh. All right, definitely taking him.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's strange for the UK, isn't it? Like not having rain in the UK, that was crazy. Like 3 weeks of extremely hot weather. Uh, I was praying for the rain one night because I couldn't take it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I'm gonna wash that to make sure that it's nice and clean.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's one thing. Okay, what else have we got in here? Oh, God.
So Dora, you check your 75 liter, right? You check it. It's a check luggage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to find all my lockable, like I've got a whole lot of locks that I use to lock my bags. I don't know what I've done with them.
Oh, I'm doing my list as you're talking because I need to make sure that we need a locker all the time to depending where you go. Yeah.
I don't know what I've done with it. Oops. There's my packing tape.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking, I reckon this is probably ancient packing tape. Oh no, it still works. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Original. Okay. Hey, Jase, what is the prongs you use for Africa? Are they all the same ones?
It's so different. No, it's all different. That's annoying because did my daughter give it back to me? Where is that? Yeah, they're using different one depending on to where you go. You know, in South Africa it was different.
Okay, that's not fun.
Zanzibar. Let me check Zanzibar. Plug.
I actually bought one when I was.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's good that you remind me. Zanzibar has two different ones. There's the one that's in the UK, and there's another different type one.
Oh really?
Yeah. Okay. But I have like a universal one that will go with wherever I go.
Yeah, I had one too, and I don't know what I've done with it. I've got it somewhere because I bought it just before I went to Bali. I know I brought it back from Bali. It's just I can't find it now.
Wow, I can't find any of my stuff. Well,
this is why we're doing this now, Jase, because that way we can find our stuff.
Yeah. But you're reminding me a lot of things. I'm just writing down the stuff that I know I'm gonna need. Malaria.
Sunglasses. Yes, you definitely need malaria tablets this time around, Jase.
Oh yeah. I end up at the hospital all the time. No, I'm definitely taking them. I already spoke to my doctor, but I can only do that like a week before leaving.
Why?
Because the tablet that I'm taking, you take it 1 week before, and when you come back, you need to continue it for 1 week.
Oh, okay. Because
yeah,
the one I've got to take for a month after.
A month, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's only a week, and I only take one tablet per
Week.
week. I think. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah.
it's a strong one. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Oh man, I have no idea. Because when I came back from Bali, we were staying in the camper van. So all my travel stuff, I'm not sure where I don't know. Actually,
What
no.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for what am I looking for? Oh, my travel locks and
Oh, oh,
and
yeah.
my adapter, because I've got an adapter too. And it was all in here. I know it's in here because the underwater case I had was from Bali and it was chucked in here. So I know it's in here. I'm just gonna find it. Like I literally this is like so big. It's got so much crap in here.
What I tend to do is because my daughter was in Turkey recently, so she borrowed some of my stuff. That's why I can't find them.
What is she doing
But
in Turkey during the holidays?
no, for a job.
Oh,
She went for. She's a biologist, so she had to do a presentation to the ministers of Turkey. It's like very, and that
right.
was the first time. Like, wow, why are you worried? She's like, no, and she had to talk to so many, you know,
Delegates and stuff.
exactly, and she had to present a company and blah blah blah, and yeah.
That's good.
So she borrowed a few things from me, and okay, let me see. Look, the one I have is one
Yep.
I always travel with this because it has the UK, a lot of African have this one. You know, with
Okay. Is that
yeah.
is that round?
Hmm?
Is that round?
Yeah, it's round. Yeah.
I've
So
got one somewhere hidden in here. But I have a universal one. I don't know where I've done with that one.
yeah, me as well, but I haven't found it. I don't know for a while where I've put it. Oh, okay, I found my locker as well. My pads.
You can do what?
If I
Oh,
want
your
to
lock.
lock my lock, yeah, sometimes it's maybe necessary to lock your stuff, so that helps. Oops.
Oh, this is another one that I've got. This one I really don't like.
Oh yeah, the money.
Money.
Yeah, you don't like it?
No, because it's one of these ones called Pack Safe. So it's got
Yeah.
can't cut it. Apparently, it's like
Oh
it's supposed to be like one of these brands that you can't cut,
yeah.
but they're very yeah, they're awkward feeling because you can't cut them, right? So they're how the hell do you open it?
But you're supposed to wear that inside your clothes, right?
Yeah, like put it down your pants, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really uncomfortable to wear. I haven't again. I think I took it on one trip and then just didn't wear it. It was really annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't want to wear that. Oh man, where is all my travel stuff? So this is why it's good to do this way before we're going because that way.
No, you're right. You're right. For me, the only thing that I'm stressed about is the fact that I'm going from a very like 5-star
Yes.
holiday in Dubai where I have to look fancy just to walk into the hotel. But fancy for me will be just have sandals and a dress, any dress. And then to go to Africa where I'm gonna be more like backpacking. So it's to put clothes that will work in both, you know.
Yeah, it's not
That,
easy.
that's my only concern. Like, okay, what am I taking? Um so yeah. I think I'm gonna take more dresses because it's easy and it's one item and You don't have to, try to match things. I will take dresses, light dresses.
Okay, that's a copy of my passport.
Okay.
I always take a copy. I've
Yeah.
got and then I've got some. I always take passport pictures too, just in case you need passport pictures for something random.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay. Frustrated. No. Don't want to take that. Okay. I've got another backpack down here. This is Ben's backpack. It's a 90-litre one. It's huge.
Wow. Yeah.
So I obviously have another box somewhere with more travel stuff hidden in it.
When is the first place you arrive when you go to Africa? What would be the first one?
Johannesburg.
Oh, Johannesburg. How long you staying there? Not long, isn't it? You said a day?
Just 24 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you have the time to like go in the city, visit?
Yeah. So we've got one. I think we fly in. We fly in at night time, and so the next day we've got 24 hours. I think then we fly out in the afternoon. So we've got one full day in Johannesburg.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
Okay.
so we're going to do the hop on, hop off bus.
Yeah, best thing.
Yeah,
To see the most thing in 24 hours.
that's
And
right. Safer kind of thing.
yeah, and as I was telling you, it's so good. The hop off, hop on, hop off in Johannesburg, the sightseeing bus, the red one, is amazing in Johannesburg. It's well worth it.
Yeah, I normally don't like those buses, but yeah, it's like because we can't do anything else.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Confirming I can't find my travel adapter. Let me just write this down. Travel adapter. Keys and locks. I need to find those. They're missing in action. All right. That's really annoying.
It's okay. At least you have it written down and you can look for them. What I've been doing since you've been looking, I've been, typing my stuff here to make sure that I look for them after.
Yep.
What do you do for water? Would you be buying water? Because a lot of water in Africa, you can't really drink tap water. I don't.
Yeah.
In most places, like if you go to Johannesburg, Uganda, Nairobi, in Kenya, Uganda, none of these places I will drink tap water.
Yeah, no, I'll have to buy it.
Okay.
When I do the second trip I do after I finish meeting up with you, they apparently have a filter on the bus, on the truck that we travel around in.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we've just got to carry a bottle.
Yeah.
We can fill up our bottles with them.
Okay.
And just sort of filter on it.
Yeah.
So that's, I'm guessing it's good quality. Otherwise, they're going to have like 20 people all with diarrhea. So I don't think it's going to be good quality. They'll have, they'll fix it. But otherwise, I have to buy it. I hate buying bottles. That's the only time I buy bottles of water. I hate it.
But we don't have a choice. I used to carry there's those tablets.
Yeah.
To filter, but it's so nasty.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Sadly, but not. Oh, by the way, in Zanzibar, at first I bought like a 5 or 10 liter of big water bottle to not have a lot of different plastic bottle to throw.
Yeah.
And then where I was, they have like a, how do you call it, a forage. Like they have it's not a well, it's deeper than a water well. Yeah, the water was so good because they have a lot of I don't know how to say that in English.
The minerals.
Mineral inside the water was so good. I was not sick at all, but I was only drinking at that place the tap water after a while, because it's American ladies that are staying there, so they did work very well to have clear water. And in Zanzibar, the water is quite good. The tap water is quite good.
Okay, well that's good. Okay. Let me just pull out all the clothes and then see. I think I might have the travel stuff in the bottom of this clothes basket thing. Aha, I found a key. Yep. No, nope. Okay.
Okay.
Now, that's some way I would find that next. What is this? Oh, sorry. I think, okay. Nope. Just give me a second. I think it might be over here. No.
You'll find it when you're not looking for it anymore.
I know it's not at Mel's house. It's not in the caravan because obviously we cleaned the caravan out. So it's somewhere. That's right. I'll find it. But move these. So don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, is that the one that you've got for Africa?
No, that's the American one. I mean,
Okay.
yes, the one. Wait, I think I put that away. For Africa, most places. Okay, let me put it.
Oh, it's circle.
Is that one?
Yeah, it's circles. Okay.
Yeah, circle. So let me check Uganda, what it has. Zanzibar has the UK one. So you know the UK plug, how it is, the 3-1. I can't remember what you have in Australia. I've been in Australia a long time ago.
We have the
let me check Uganda.
Ours is this. It's on the
yes. Okay. Yeah.
Kirsty saying here, have you guys tried the one with the built-in filter? They're expensive.
Yes.
Use them a lot. So
they're not so expensive on the Amazon. I did find some, and I was thinking of that as well. Yeah, have you seen the? Yeah,
Straw Life, they call them.
Yeah.
So I've got one. It's one of those straw ones that apparently you can use, like if you go hiking. I've never used it because I just don't want to get, I'll end up with diarrhea. But like you can put it into a stream when you're hiking and you sip, like you suck out of it, and it should be, like the water's going to be okay. I have it as a just in case, because at least of your worries is, I guess, when you're hiking is you need to have water, right? If it gives you diarrhea, well, you're in trouble. But still, sometimes that's what you got to do. But if you're traveling, I saw one time this guy. They're like, you fill up the bottle. It's like that little camel thing pouch I just showed you with the water. It's half the size of that, and basically you fill that up, and then it drains somehow, and then you can squeeze it out into your bottle, and that's the filter that filters for you. And they're actually not that expensive. They're about $30. They're actually not that expensive at all.
Yeah.
And it kind of guarantees that whatever you're drinking is filtered. But it's like to filter it, you can drink it out of the pouch. But if you wanted to drink more than the pouch, like you had a pouch and then a bottle, you've got to squeeze it into the bottle first, and then then have another pouch. So it's a little bit time consuming.
Yeah.
But that saves on buying bottles of water, because, as I said, I can't stand it. I hate I think the idea of like the wastage of all the bottles just drives
I know. There's something else that I used to do sometime would be like to boil the water first, let it cool, and then pass it into a filter. Because the first boiling but it takes time.
Yeah, and
all of that.
Yeah.
So, but I would do a big quantity and then keep it. Unfortunately, for a lot of places in Africa, it's not safe to drink. Even Kirsty, the filter, this built-in filter, I thought of it, but I feel like those built-in filter are made for like the Western world to filter the water that comes from the taps here. Because when I was live in Cameroon, most of the time, the water comes brown. The water is really dirty. Like, I don't think that even the filter the water will be clean enough to drink it, unless you boil it first and then pass it to the filter. I actually don't drink. I would cook with it, but I would not drink it. I won't even brush my teeth with it.
Yeah, right. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Depending on the place. Yeah.
So what do the locals do?
They drink the water. They don't have a choice. But they also have all the bacteria inside.
Yeah, that's
they've been drinking it since they were born.
Yeah.
So for them it's okay. But for us who are not used to, I don't drink it. But like you going to an organized, they will put water available for you guys. Water is the most important thing. They will put it available for you and have option there for you to have water.
Yeah. I mean, things to consider, I guess. But let me just write something down. I was going to look at one of those filters.
Yeah, I hope that's not stressing you out, but that's like, it's just nice to be aware. But like those filters that Kirsty talking about, I think it's a good option to have it, because like in Zanzibar, even if you're a little bit worried, that will work. I will use that, depending really to the country that you're going to, right?
Yeah.
When I was in Kenya, in Nairobi, the guy there told me, no, don't drink tap water, please. And they were buying us water, and they also had filtered water to cook.
Yeah.
Right? He told me not to drink the water. In Uganda, I think it's gonna be the same. Uganda and Rwanda, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just show you
tap water.
I'm just gonna start packing my clothes to see what I'm thinking.
No. Okay, I just thought, can you drink tap water in Rwanda? They're like, no, you cannot drink tap water in Rwanda safely.
You probably can't drink anywhere.
You can't. Honestly, you can't. I wouldn't even try. Because there's water like, okay, let me not talk about things that are nasty, but like water transport a lot of things.
Yeah, you can get Giardia, like a lot of really bad diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that even in Uganda is not safe. What about Kenya?
Yeah. Let's type it. No,
Yep.
No,
Pretty much. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
pretty much everywhere. Like Rwanda, let me check. Rwanda. No, you can't.
Yeah, there you go.
And Zanzibar, let's see what they say. Zanzibar. Even in Zanzibar, they tell you no, you can't.
Yeah,
And
right.
safe for visitors. But again, where I was, there were American ladies, and they did something that allowed them to drink the water. But it's not water coming from the government tap. They really built and searched the water deep in, like,
The
in the
spring.
ground. Yeah, in
Spring.
the spring. So they managed to find it. That's why they were able to drink it. But okay, good to know that, because I won't be staying with them, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I buy a bottle in Zanzibar too.
Yeah.
And it's true though, because when we were outside of the house, now I remember they were not buying water. They were not drinking tap water outside.
Really?
No,
So they were.
it's true. Yeah. When we went to restaurants and places, they were always buying water.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's a budget to put aside just to be able to drink water. The good thing is water is not expensive in most of these places.
So I'm going to take, these are technically long johns, like thermal pants, but they're just leggings basically.
Yeah.
So, you can wear them as leggings or as like put under shorts or pants if you're cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I always take one of them because they're just nice and easy and light. Okay, one pair. So I've got 2 pairs of long pants, 1 hiking pair of pants, 1 normal long. So there's just 2 long pairs. I've got a pair of leggings. What else have I got? Oh. These are my everyday shorts.
Okay.
I've got 2 pairs of those, 2 different colours. So it's interesting. I'm already starting to see that, like this is my bottoms.
Okay.
So like I've got 2 pairs of long pants. One's including my hiking pants and one just long pants. So that's my 2 pants. 2 pairs of shorts and 1 pair of short leggings, like exercise leggings.
Yeah.
Which they're nice and comfortable for the plane and stuff like that. And I just wear them every day. And one of my, like the long johns, which is a warmer pair of leggings. And that's already. And like, as I said, I'm not going to make them.
Wow. Do you have all of these things inside this?
Yeah, that's already that.
It packs so small.
Well.
Are they lightweight or?
I feel like that's big.
Okay, from where I see it here. Okay, okay. Is it heavy? Yeah. Okay.
But for example, I had one long skirt that I was going to take with me.
Yeah.
That can't be in there. So like it just kind of makes you think what you can bring and what you can't bring.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's always good to take for me like just a short pair of shorts.
Mm-hmm.
So like, around the campfire or something like that. If it's not, I don't know, like just something easy to carry. So it's just making me think like I just don't have a huge lot of room. I only want to take one for bottom,
yeah,
and then a jacket and a jumper. That's it. and underwear. That's it. That's all. I just kind of like, I really want to be so streamlined to make it really easy.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just going to go with this and see what happens.
So you don't take the skirt anymore? So you don't take any skirt?
I've left it out for the time being.
Okay.
This is my packing, how it works. Okay. So obviously my tops are tops are not very bulky. So 1 top, 2 tops, 3 tops. So maybe I have more room for bottoms if I don't, because I haven't got any top. The tops don't weigh a lot, or they're not many. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops.
Okay.
So then I have a little one for underwear.
That's actually lightweight packing you're doing. That's not bad at all.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, because that would fit in my 25 or
It would, yeah.
25 liter easily.
So I always end up taking more underwear than I need because, if you can't wash your clothes, at least that way you've got fresh underwear.
You cannot. I always wash mine. Every time I go under the shower daily, I wash my underwear.
That's true.
And because it's in Africa, it dries in no time. In a few hours it's dry. I always dry. Guys, sorry what I'm doing. I have a headache.
You've got a headache?
I didn't sleep enough, yeah.
So,
but it's been a while.
I did see that you were awake after I said, "Oh, you should, you're going to bed," and I could see that you were still awake.
Yeah, I was awake after even 2 a.m. I was still awake.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, swimming togs. Got to take swimming togs.
Swimming togs. What's that?
Bathing suit.
Okay.
Bathing.
That's the Australian swimming costume. Okay.
Yeah. What's Kirsty got here? Have you both seen the water bottles? Oh, yeah, she's already said that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need that. You'll laugh at this, Jazz. So my friends all got together yesterday that I'm going with on the first part of the trip.
Yeah.
And they read all the details and blah blah blah. And one of the hints was for women to wear a very supportive bra. You know why?
No.
Okay. So think about it. You're on the 4-wheel drive buses. Boing, boing,
oh, boing. Yeah. Sport bra. So you have to have some sport bra. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Because I generally, I mean, like, if I'm doing, like, I don't do running anyway, but I generally try not to wear the bras that you have a wire underneath.
I don't wear wire at all, ever.
So, like, for example, I've got a sports top. These are, like, just sports tops.
Yeah.
There's no support in these, right? They just kind of hold your boobs up a little bit.
Yeah.
But that, technically, you're going to bounce around.
You are going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
so
that's funny.
Yeah, so I do have a supportive bra. I hate wearing them because actually it doesn't have the wire underneath, actually. Actually, this sports bra doesn't have the wire underneath, but it's very supportive on the back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, these are the one I wear anyway.
Those ones?
The sport bra, yeah.
Yeah. So just seeing if I can fit everything in without, and what I can't fit in. So you've got to keep in mind that you've got to be wearing one outfit too.
Yeah. So what is in your bags? The cubes include also what you're gonna wear?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No. Yeah. So that's why I'm just kind of like. So then potentially I've still got room for the skirt then.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
I could wear the skirt. So that's why I'm kind of just like seeing. So I've got socks too. So I'm going to put socks in here too. Socks. This is actually good, guys. I'm actually really surprised.
Yeah, I think you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. I'm sure I'm gonna have as much as same amount of clothes as you have, just with my small bag.
So that's interesting. So that's my bottoms, my tops.
Yeah, look, it doesn't take any space at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes inside one of the.
Yeah. So then
Okay.
also lots of room in here.
Yeah.
All these in.
Because you says yours is a 75 liter.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a lot of space left for your gears, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this is the other thing. Like, I haven't factored in like my hiking shoes, which weigh an absolute ton.
Yeah.
So hiking shoes, they are bulky, so they're going to sit at the bottom of my backpack.
Yeah.
I'll put them at the bottom. So I'm going to put them in. I'm just going to pretend that we're packing for real. So let's put them in the back, bottom. I have in the bottom of my backpack garbage bags.
Yeah.
Just in case everything's wet, and it just helpful.
Yeah. I do that too. I always have some plastics.
So hiking shoes are going to go down the bottom because I'm never going to. They can stay out of sight for a while. Okay. Another thing I'm going to take is flip-flops.
Yeah.
Longs.
That's a must. Yep.
Must. So I'll put them down the bottom too. God, the hiking shoes are really bulky.
Flip-flops. Yeah.
Okay. And I bought these today, Jazz. So you'll probably like these. So I've got my hiking shoes, which I'm only going to wear for hiking.
Yeah.
Thongs are just like flip-flops around wherever. But these are going to be my walking shoes.
Yeah, I love these. They're comfy.
They're very light.
Yeah.
I bought them today. They're also waterproof.
Okay. Yeah.
But basically, anyway, I bought them because they've got an inner sole in them too. Normally, I've got like, your running shoes are a little bit more bulky. And I just mindful of like the weight and like the room. Like, I mean, I know I've got room, but if you have a look here, I don't know if you can see that. That's the bottom there. That's just my hiking shoes and my thong, my flip-flops. That's
Flip-flop.
it.
Yeah.
3/4 of the bag.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why, like, I thought I'm going to get less bulky shoes that are they're dual purpose. I can walk in them. They can get wet. It doesn't matter, but they're light, so that I can have room to put stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm everyday kind of thing. So that's my everyday shoe.
Do you plan to bring souvenirs?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, to there or back home?
Back home?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't. Yeah, no. I used to do that, but it's cost me a fortune, and then people don't care.
People don't care.
like, you know,
The only souvenir I will buy is those, but it's for me to wear.
yeah,
This type
exactly.
of stuff, you know, cost pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
These
like,
are cool. These are my day shoes. I wear them for everywhere. Yeah.
yeah. So that's
my daily. Yeah.
And so all that I have left now to go in here is I need to decide on my jacket. So these are the options jacket wise. Okay. So this is my I take this traveling with me. It's like got pockets and stuff, but it's warm and it's a good jacket. So that covers me up. But I also need to take something for rain. Oh, this is what I forgot. This is my long sleeve shirt.
Okay.
So basically, because I'll get sunburnt because of the malaria tablets, everything I wear, if I have long sleeves or short sleeves, I have to wear a long sleeve with it.
But even for mosquitoes, it's good to have in the evening a long sleeve.
Yes.
To protect your body from, mosquito bites.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And the light color is good.
Yeah. So I've got to put that in my top. Here we go. There's another one in here. So it's interesting, right? Like when I pack, like I said, I normally pack 2 days before I go and it's like a mad rush.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really empowered today. Like I'm organized. I feel like.
And you're packing long in advance.
I know. This is unheard of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there any worries that you have or any for your trips? Your first trip to Africa? Did you search about each country to understand?
No, I haven't even done that. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Do you do that often when you travel to a place you don't know? Do you search to understand the culture?
Well, that's what. Where are those things? So I do actually have. I have to find them. My Lonely Planet book. Let me just find that Lonely Planet. So you know the Lonely Planet books, don't you?
Yeah.
So I probably won't take it with me because it's quite bulky.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually, Ben bought me them a couple of years ago when we were planning to go to Africa. And in there it tells you the culture, like avoidances, about, everything. Relationship-wise, all the things about the politics. So it's good reading. I mean, I know you can do it online, but it's really good to read it. So I want to just put that on my list to find them. They're in a box somewhere. So I can all the countries. I like taking those books with me, but again, I just don't have
too much space.
I don't have the room. I really don't.
I mean, we have internet today. We can. Yeah, I love those books too, but it takes too much space.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. By the way, in Australia, are you a tipping? Do you have a mentality of tipping? Do we tip a lot? I can't remember when I was there 20 years ago.
No, we don't.
You don't? Okay, good. I was talking to a friend who went to South Africa. I don't know where in Africa. I can't remember where exactly. And she was leaving a tip every day or in a room, in a hotel room of something like $10.
I think we were talking to Shannon.
No, there's another friend that I spoke to who was doing that. And she's like, okay, because that's in America, they do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but don't go do that in Africa.
Yeah.
Because not only you're showing you have money, if you want to gift a cleaner because she's doing a good job, wait until you leave.
Exactly.
And on the last day, give a gift if you want to. But daily, you're like, putting yeah.
Unfortunately, I just don't have that mentality to tipping. I only if I feel awkward about it. Like, for example, when you do tours,
Yeah,
they always doesn't matter where you are. Like
I
even
know.
in Australia, if
Yeah.
you do, I don't think I've been on a tour in Australia, but actually, no, I have. When I was in Tasmania,
Mhm.
Ben and I went on a boat trip, and obviously, obviously it's not just for Australians. All different kinds of people are on these boats, so they build into their spiel about tipping.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just part of the, like we don't expect tips here in Australia, but
Yeah.
because you're dealing in hospitality and you're having Americans, that Americans tip. So
Mm,
they plant the seed in the conversation,
yeah.
then they tip. So that's on them individually. If you want to tip, that's up to you. But personally, I know in Australia they get paid a good wage, so you don't need to tip.
Exactly. Same in the UK. But
Yeah,
when I was because you're gonna do the sightseeing tour in Johannesburg, I
yeah.
know at the end, because there's two, that tour comes in two parts. The first part is inside, the main places in Johannesburg, and then
Mhm.
there's a part that goes to Soweto, the township
Oh
in
yeah,
Soweto.
yep,
So after that one, we've been like not asked to tip, but it was like heavily suggested, like,
yeah.
at the end. So everybody would go and tip, and you feel a little bit like, okay, yeah.
So
So,
tell me, in South Africa,
mhm.
I don't know about this. This is what I will read about. Like, are the wages pretty good? Like that tour guide, for example, do they get paid a good wage, or is it like America where they get paid hardly anything and they have to survive?
No, they are paid. They are paid. They have a wage. I'm not going to say it's a good wage, but I
Yeah,
don't see any places
but it's
in a
not like
lot of places in Africa, but it's a normal wage for the people there, right?
yeah,
But they know that when you are in the hospitality, jobs, tourists give money. I
yeah.
remember being in South Africa and we were shocked. I was with an American. We sat at like a food court and we ordered our food and we ate. After we finished eating and paying, that lady came and said, "Can I have my tip?" We got so upset because I'm like, it's not compulsory. We don't have to. It's only if we decide to do it.
Yeah.
So my American friend did pay for the tip. At the end, I didn't want to give her any penny because she came to ask and really like we owe her something. Like,
Yeah.
where's my tip? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. Look, I know when I was in Bali, and like generally in Indonesia, um, it's not really a thing tipping. But
okay,
again, because they're so used to Americans coming and Europeans, they do kind of again expect a tip too.
yeah,
I think Paul tipped quite well, and I might give a little bit, but nothing compared to like Paul did tip quite a bit.
okay, Paul. I need to travel with you, and you can tip me.
um, But yeah, generally, Paul also he had a relationship with some of the people that was driving us and stuff like that. So he had he knew their situation, so that's why he
Yeah, so you want to help them. I do that too. Like it
yeah
really depends on the relationship that you create with people
yeah
that are there. Because I do that as well. When I
yeah
go to places, maybe I create relationship with somebody that I really enjoy and that I understand where they are. And
mm,
if I have enough, often I will give a little bit before going. I did that even when I was in Zanzibar, you know.
yeah.
So, Paul, I'm not joking because I heard people giving like 500 or 200 or whatever. I'm like, give it to
He's
me.
not,
I'm a
he's not
better traveler.
giving that much. He's not giving that much.
Yeah.
But think about it. Like for example, at the beach when I went to the beach bars, the lady that she would come and massage every afternoon. I didn't need a massage every day. Like I
What do
didn't.
you mean? It was free? It was
No,
part of.
no, it wasn't free, but I paid for it obviously every afternoon. But it's up
Yeah,
to me if I paid, right? And
yeah,
I was giving her like equivalent to like $5 to $10 each day,
yeah,
each time, which is way more than they normally get.
yeah,
But I had a relationship, I guess, like just like Paul had a relationship with the driver.
Yeah.
So
On the top of the massage, you were giving $5 to $10 extra.
No.
Okay.
It was just part of it, like whatever it was all built in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't tip extra. It was whatever she like I just gave her kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
something to learn though, to understand how people earn money. In Africa, I get caught. I'm trying to learn to not do it. I used to give people so much money. I had enough money at that time.
Yeah.
I used to give people that was like maybe 3 times their salary because I was comparing to the UK.
Yeah.
So I was like giving people 50,000 of CFA, the money there, but that's a lot. It's like £70 for you guys. Is maybe 100 to help a family. Is too much money.
Yeah.
And people were telling me, what you get, that could be like months of salary for the entire family. You don't do that. Give 5 or so it's important, even if for us it's like somebody earning $50 per month. It's little, but that's what they're earning. So don't give them 100. If you give them a 5, you are giving them so much already. Unless you want to help somebody really in the situation, and so
No.
Yeah.
Like for example, like if someone comes, like for example, this organized tour that I'm doing with my friends when I first get there, like in the reading, like in the itinerary, it says like a guide, like for example, when we fly into Johannesburg, someone's going to pick us up from the airport and take us to the hotel.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think like that, that really warrants much of a tip.
No, normally not. But some people will still tip. And I was talking about that stressed me out because even when you're traveling as a budget traveler, it's a pressure to tip depending. I'm happy that you're not a tipper because for me, it's a pressure when I was traveling with my African American friend because sometimes we were in a restaurant, not African American, like American. We were in a restaurant and they tip heavily, as you split the bill.
Yeah.
And they're all like, let's give 10 or 15 pounds or dollar. I'm like, I'll be broke by the time. And it happens that at the end of that trip in South Africa, I didn't have enough money. I had to go to a hostel because the more you tip, I don't know where I'm going with that, but like you have to be, it has to work for you. And often we feel that we have so much more than the people that are serving, helping us there. And you can be, it's a psychological, I don't know, it's heavy. Even talking about that is already stressing me out to make sure that I do what I can, but I don't put myself in jeopardy trying to help people that didn't ask me,
Yeah. Well, I have the same. I don't know. It's part of me too. I don't like it. I always feel like I have to tip more and stuff like that. So I know that when I was with Paul would tip quite a lot, and I just wouldn't. I'm just like, it's just not part. Like I said, it's not that I'm being rude. It's just that I didn't think like they still get money, and I'm giving them a little bit. I don't need to give them a huge lot. And it's just, I know. And look, as I said, I've never been one to tip much unless I have built a relationship and I feel like that person really went beyond the situation. But then I feel like I would. But otherwise, I feel dirty around tipping and stuff like that. I don't like it.
You know what stressed me is like I understand poverty and like some country has it harder than other, but the thing is like it makes me feel like there's no more just generosity, kindness, because like I know places where I'm traveling, somebody will come and like, I can carry your bag, but it's not free. They're carrying your bag because they want you to pay something, right? I feel very uncomfortable with that because it's like even saying hi to somebody is like, okay, you have to pay me.
I know. But the other side of that is, right, like they do that in Bali a lot. At the airports, they have these porters, and then they like they'll help you, but then of course they want a tip. They'll actually say, "Where's my tip?" kind of thing. and that's their job. I don't know
Yeah.
how much they're paid, but I'm guessing they don't get paid a lot of money. So when I pick my bags up, I'm quite happy to pick my own bag up, right? Like I don't need anyone carrying it. But if I needed help, like for example, my mum would probably need help. She will have to pay, you know?
Yeah, these are okay. The airport people, when you actually have a lot of bag and you're struggling,
Yeah.
you
You
pay
have to
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
then you have to pay them. But it's not always necessary. Like me and my small backpack,
Yeah.
I don't need help.
No.
They will still come and try to, offer their. I mean, everybody have to make a living.
Yeah.
The only thing is to understand that we shouldn't feel like we have to save the world. And for me, I know emotionally it can really drain me
Yeah.
because I'm debating, am I doing the right thing? You
Yeah.
see what I mean? Like, okay, you're a traveler, so you have money because you managed to buy a ticket to go there. Even if you're a budget traveler and you have to eat noodle for the rest of the trip, right? So it's a balance. It's like, okay, I have, but if I give so much, I will struggle even more, right? So yeah.
Well, that's something that I'm going to have to go through with the people that I'm working, like traveling with. Like they are only traveling for the 3.5 weeks, and it's quite a expensive trip we're doing. So they probably will feel like obligated to pay for
Yeah.
for the different people. And because I'm now traveling after that too, and I'm stretching my money out too. I won't be like tipping hugely. Like I'll be tipping accordingly if I feel like if I have to, but I won't be obligated to pay. Like if someone picks me up from the airport and then just drives me to the next place, I don't feel like that I have to tip them unless they're going to give us huge information and there's something in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just feel because honestly, in this itinerary that we've got, there's a guide for everything. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, all I saw was I'm going to have to tip all these people. And that stresses me out too. Like, in my head, I'm like, oh man, like, I'm going to have to, this is going to be US dollars too, right? Because that's what I'll be carrying around. I'm like, so I went the other day to figure out how money is with US dollars versus Australian. Like, $200 Australian will get me 120 US dollars.
Yeah, you Australian money I've checked.
It's not great Australian dollars
Yeah.
US. So, it's not half, but it's just a bit over, over half.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I'm tipping like $1, I'm tipping really $1, nearly $1.60 kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm just trying to factor that in because that'll add up.
And the other thing also is to have the small notes with you.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the tip, if you have a $20 tip, that's what you're gonna tip because that's all you have. But if you manage to cut it in $5, $2, I don't know how the dollar note goes.
Yeah.
If you have those more, even I will do it. But as we're talking about money in Zanzibar, you need to have Zanzibarian money. You can have a dollar because they will take it.
Yeah.
But like if we take the dollar, yeah, the local transportation that's so cheap to go from a distance of 1 hour will cost you like $1 to $2. If you take a transportation like a private, it costs you maybe $60. You see what I mean? So
yeah.
But they need to cash, and usually they need their money. You can pay dollar, but you have to have small notes. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
I think US dollars is $1 and $5. I think. What is it?
I don't know at all. It's been a long time since I had dollars.
Let me have a look. American dollars.
US dollar bills. Dollar bills. No. Okay, yeah, you're right. They have it seems they have $1, $5, $10, 20, 50, 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, like I won't tip people $5. Like for example, $5 is especially $5 US. That's a lot of money.
Okay. All right. I tip a lot more than that. That's why I have to be very careful. Simply because you have to do the gymnastic. I like what you're doing. You just said, a 200 Australian gives you 120 because
Yeah.
you know how much is it in Australian dollar.
Yeah.
What happened for me often in Africa is, for me, like 5,000 of the money there is small. But the same thing in the UK is something like, I don't know, let's say £15 or whatever. That's a lot. So I always have to try to do the comparison to make sure, would I spend that money in the UK even to tip?
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, let me write it down because I'm gonna have to take also small notes.
Yeah, that's interesting. So $1 and $5. So like, this is the other thing, right? We're not here to rip people off. Like, I'm not saying that that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm just trying to say, like, we are specifically, traveling, especially for me, I'm traveling for 2 months. I'm trying to make everything stretch, but at the same time, I'm not taking advantage of people. But like, if I tip everyone $5, right? Crap. I'm away for 2 months. That's
You're logical. That's the thing. That's where I need to go because this is a good. Yeah, exactly.
That's
You
a lot
will rip yourself off completely, and that's a good way of seeing it.
Yeah, like for example, when people take you to show you their room, like for example, I carry my backpack. Like I'm like if they take me up to the hotel room, I always try to grab my backpack because I'm like, I'll carry my backpack, it's fine. But they'll still show you to the room, right? But if that was in America, right, they would be expecting a tip, okay? Because that's what they do, right? And they don't get much money, but I don't know how much to tip that. That makes me all awkward too. But like for example, in Bali, someone would, hey, sometimes they'll just grab your bag. So there's nothing you can do, but I still didn't tip. I don't know. Paul probably tipped. I don't know. I didn't tip. But again, this is just I've never been a tipper, ever been a tipper. I just, not my thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And
all right.
I do try to carry my own stuff and like try not to, like if someone's going to show me the room, I'm like, well, you don't have to. I know that it's room number 33, whatever. But I know they're going to show you into the room and make sure you turn the lights on, like show you how the lights and stuff work. Because
really, if it's a big hotel, I had it only in like those fancy hotels where you have that guy with his hat coming and taking you in. But like, no, I take my card and I go in my room by myself. No, thank you.
Yeah. But like a lot of those places, they feel obligated to show you because they want you to know how the air conditioning works and all those things because otherwise you'll break it.
Okay.
Yeah. But end of the day, I just I know my head, like if I do the conversion, it's only $1 note and a $5 note, right? I'm not going to carry around 100 $1 notes. That's a lot of notes to carry around.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know in my head already, I'm like, crap. $5 notes, I'll have to carry a few of those and $10 notes. But
do you plan to, is that $100 just for tipping or it's also for your own stuff?
For own stuff too.
Yeah, so you don't have to have just a few hundred, just a few $1, and then most of it in $5, $10, $20, whatever you can use, right? Paul said he didn't. No, he didn't tip.
US dollars by. Okay. I was just curious if you did or not, Paul. Okay, I need to get some US dollars. So apparently you can get US dollars, like you can get them from the post office. Paul, have you ever bought money from the post office, Paul? Because when you in Australia, you can go to like shopping centers have like currency converters, and those currency converters, they charge you money, like they charge you a fee to do that. But I was walking past the post office the other day, and they said they do they can order post currency in for you. So I'm just curious, Paul, have you ever done that?
Post office is the easiest place and the cheapest place often for me as well to go change my money. Like, I go to the post office too.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I will go as well. Change maybe £100 in dollar, and that's what I will take with me. I'm not taking more than £100 in dollar because I'm planning to use the currency from Zanzibar.
Yeah.
I don't know if I even have some left. Anyway, I don't know where I throw it, but
So,
yeah.
in my head, because I'm going to like South Africa,
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, it's so, like, for example, I'm only in Zimbabwe for like 3 days. So sometimes it's not warranted enough to get the money.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like if you get the money.
What would you do with that money after?
Exactly. So
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
use US dollars plus also use your card. I don't love using my card. I'd rather use cash.
Yeah.
But that's the downside of technically slow travel. If you do slow travel,
Yeah.
you get the currency and it's no problems, right? Like you're going to spend a lot more time in Tanzania and Kenya, right, than probably me. So you can get the currency and have no issues spending it. But I have to, think a little bit.
Still take a little bit, honestly, because otherwise you stay stuck with it. And when you change it back, you're losing money anyway.
Exactly.
You never get your money. Even when I take the money, for me, it's like to pay the dollar, like the transportation, because that you need. So I don't take a lot.
Yeah.
And also, like if I want to buy water or some street food, you need to have some currency. So having something like even £20 cash of their money is still, you will use it all. At the end, what I do, if I have something left at the airport, I'll buy something to go to the plane with the rest of the money, But I don't transfer. I don't do that anymore where I take so much money that at the end I have to. One time I still even have money from Gambia. I changed so much money that I arrive at the airport and I refuse to change it.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I want to buy some money from the US dollars. I normally used to, I do normally. Like, for example, I bought some Indonesian money before I went to Indonesia. So that when I landed, I had money. So South Africa, what's South Africans' money? What do they call South African money?
Round. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I might get some South African.
Yeah, but you're there just for one day.
No.
No, you're not in Johannesburg. Sorry. Yeah.
We're about a week and a half in.
Oh,
South
wow. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it around.
Yeah. So like, South Africa money. So that way I've just got it. Yeah. Oh, let me just show. I've got something actually. Give me a second.
Yeah.
All right. I have some unboxings. I bought something. So talking about money, I bought a Wise card.
Oh, should have told me. I would have recommended you. We would have both earned like £20 or 30.
Oh, damn it! Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Wise card too, but I don't have the physical card. I need to collect it. But I have my Revolut, and it's the Revolut that I put in the money of each country.
Okay.
That I'm going to, and I pay with card. Honestly, I don't mind paying with card, so I don't have to carry cash in places where I can.
But I think because I like to buy street food, that's why I like the cash. So this is one of my favorite things to travel with. And I just had to buy another one because I lost my last one. Ooh, whoops. Have you seen these before?
I can't see very much what that is.
So basically, it's to hang your clothes.
Oh, I used to have it, but it's the one that goes like that. Is it the one that you can stretch?
Yep. And then
I used to have those. Yeah.
You just hang your clothes into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. I don't know if I'll use them where I'm going on this particular trip, but I'm going to take it anyway because I can just hang it in the bathroom and hang my clothes on it.
Yeah.
I love these things. I've always had one, especially when I was backpacking, like
Yeah.
hostels and stuff.
Yeah, I used to use that. Nowadays, I just use the hanger that I
Yeah,
find in the hostel.
yeah,
But these are really good.
they are. And I've never had the suction caps, but anyway. Yeah, so I just bought them. Bought that the other day. I've always had one, but I ended up my last one got rusty and everything. So, but these have been handy for like places like when I went to like the Pacific Islands, like Fiji and stuff like that. That you just hang them outside your room and just
Yeah,
close. Yeah, and they're just
that's
nice and
cool. Yeah.
I like that. Well, I think I'm going to finish up, Jazz, because
Yeah.
dinner's ready. Dinner's ready, and I've got a little list of things I need to find, and a little list of my things I'm going to buy. But just to show, I mean, even though I didn't pack too much, but as I said, 3/4 shoes, literally.
Yeah, but your bag is empty. There's not much there. That's good. So
Well,
many. Yeah.
but the thing is, I'm going to have to put in there. I've got a toiletry bag that's got to go in there yet, and
The gears. Would you put
sorry,
them there? No, no, no. You don't put your gears there because this goes under the like
yeah,
the camera. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah,
backpack.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I'll weigh that later on and see what the weight's like. But it's not much. I mean, it'll probably weigh 8 kilos or something. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
good. So yeah, thank you for joining me today because that was really helpful because it kind of just got everything out and I'm not doing it stressed. I think when you do things stressed, you make bad decisions like, oh, I think I need that more, I need that, I need that, I need that. Where
Yeah.
I've got so far in advance, I can go, you know what? I don't need that, don't need that. I'll wear that. Yeah.
Yeah, same for me. I love that you're not a tipper because I always have that pressure. Being
Yes.
often on a budget and traveling with maybe with people that have more money is
Yeah.
stressful because then you kind of in a group feel that you have to tip.
Yeah.
And often it's like we all tip the same. Like I can't do that, right?
No, I
But
don't think it's the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Tip
okay,
what you want.
that's cool.
Yeah, no,
That's
definitely
cool.
won't have that issue with me. But anyway,
Yeah.
love, here we
Thank
go.
you,
Thanks,
Kirsty.
Kirsty. Thanks,
Thank you,
Paul,
Paul.
and whoever else is listening in the background. Kirsty's got
Yeah.
here. I listened to you both. It was interesting hearing a different way countries work. Yep, definitely.
Thank you.
Paul saying he's referring to the room. Yes, I thought you were returning to the room, Paul. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Good night. Good morning. Good
Yeah,
day.
I'm gonna have my breakfast now. It's
All
10.
right. Good day. And Paul, good night. I'll see you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. It was nice chatting with you, Dora. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, Paul.
End. Oh, there we go. End.